Tired of Bluetooth speakers that sound tinny or die after a few hours of use? I've identified the 5 budget Bluetooth speakers that actually deliver impressive sound quality and lasting power. Our extensive testing process, which includes real-world sound comparisons and battery endurance trials, has revealed which affordable models genuinely punch above their weight. Each speaker has unique strengths that could be perfect for your lifestyle, so make sure to watch the complete list. You'll find all the links with the best updated prices in the description. Here we go! Starting off, we have the Anker Soundcore 2, and what caught my attention was how solid this little speaker feels right out of the box. During my testing, the first thing I noticed was the bass response. They've got this bass-up technology with a spiral bass port that actually delivers some serious low-end punch. It's not just marketing fluff. You can genuinely feel the difference when you're playing hip-hop or electronic music. The IPX7 waterproof rating means you can literally drop this in a pool and it'll keep playing. I tested it in the shower, took it to the beach, and even got caught in the rain with it. Zero issues whatsoever. What's even better is the battery life. We're talking about 24 hours of playback time. That's nearly a full day of continuous music without needing to find a charger. If you've got a friend with the same speaker, you can pair them together for wireless stereo sound. In my experience, this creates a surprisingly wide soundstage for something this affordable. The Bluetooth connection stays rock solid, and I didn't experience any dropouts during weeks of regular use around the house and outdoors. The design is really practical too. It's compact enough to throw in a backpack, but heavy enough that it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. The controls are intuitive, and it connects to your phone instantly every time you turn it on. No complicated pairing process. What really convinced me was the overall reliability and peace of mind it offers. This thing feels like it can handle years of daily abuse. Keep in mind that while the sound quality is impressive for the size, it's not going to replace a full home stereo system. But for portability, durability, and that waterproof peace of mind, it's genuinely hard to beat. Link is in the description. Next up is the Soundcore Select Go, and what immediately caught my attention was how this little speaker actually floats on water. The IP67 waterproof rating means you can literally drop it in a pool, and it'll keep playing while floating on the surface. I tested this thing in the shower, took it kayaking, and even brought it to the beach without any worries whatsoever. What's really impressive is the 20-hour battery life. That's nearly a full day of continuous music, which is perfect for camping trips or long days outdoors. During my testing, I found the 5-watt output delivers surprisingly punchy sound for something this compact. It's not going to fill a large room, but for personal listening or small gatherings, it definitely holds its own. The wireless stereo pairing feature is a nice touch. You can connect 2 of these speakers together for a wider soundstage, which creates a more immersive listening experience. The pairing process is straightforward. Just connect one to your phone and hold the Bluetooth button on both speakers. What really convinced me was how worry-free this makes outdoor adventures. The floating design means you'll never lose it in water, and the rugged build feels like it can handle years of daily abuse. The included strap makes it incredibly easy to clip onto backpacks, beach bags, or even bike handlebars when you're on the move. Keep in mind that while the sound quality is solid for the size, it's optimized for portability and durability rather than audiophile-level performance. But for active lifestyles and outdoor use, it's genuinely hard to beat this combination of features. Link is in the description. Next up is the JBL Go 3, and what caught my attention was just how incredibly portable this thing is. The integrated loop makes it super easy to clip onto your backpack, belt loop, or beach bag without any hassle. You literally just hook it and go. What impressed me during testing was the sound quality. For something this tiny, the JBL Pro, sound delivers surprisingly punchy bass and clear vocals that definitely punch above its weight class. It's not going to fill a large room, but for personal listening or small gatherings, it holds its own really well. The IP67 waterproof and dustproof rating means you can take this anywhere without worry. I tested it in the shower, brought it to the beach, and even dropped it in a puddle by accident. Zero issues whatsoever. The rugged build quality feels like it can handle years of daily abuse. However, there's one thing you need to know up front. The battery life is 5 hours. That's significantly shorter than what we've seen with other options, so you'll need to plan your charging accordingly. For quick trips or shorter listening sessions, it's perfectly fine, but extended outdoor adventures might require a power bank. What really convinced me was the pure convenience factor. This speaker is so small and light that you'll forget you're carrying it, yet it delivers surprisingly good audio when you need it. The stylish design options also make it feel more like a fashion accessory than just another tech gadget. Keep in mind that while the sound quality is impressive for its size, the limited battery life means it's better suited for shorter listening sessions rather than all-day use. Link is in the description. Next up is the DOSS SoundBox Touch, and what immediately caught my attention was the capacitive touch controls. Instead of physical buttons, you just tap and swipe to control volume and tracks. During my testing, this felt surprisingly intuitive and responsive. responsive, even with slightly damp fingers from outdoor use. The 12-watt output with dual drivers delivers solid sound quality for the price point. What impressed me was how the enhanced bass actually comes through without overwhelming the mids and highs. It's not going to compete with premium speakers, but for casual listening and small gatherings, it definitely holds its own really well. Battery life is where this thing really shines. We're talking 20 hours at 50% volume. That's nearly a full day of continuous playback, which puts it right up there with some of the best options we've seen so far. The Bluetooth 5.0 connection stays rock solid, and it automatically reconnects to your last device every time you turn it on. The IPX5 water resistance means it can handle splashes and rain, though it's not designed for full submersion, like some of the previous options we covered. For most outdoor activities and poolside use, it's more than adequate protection without the extra bulk. What really convinced me was the overall user experience. The touch controls make it feel more modern and premium than typical budget speakers, and the 20-hour battery life means you're not constantly worrying about charging. The sound quality is genuinely impressive for something in this price range. Keep in mind that while the water resistance is solid, it's not quite as rugged as some fully waterproof alternatives, but for the combination of features, battery life, and those unique touch controls, it's genuinely hard to argue with the value proposition. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number one, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number one, the JBL Go 4. And what really sets this apart is how JBL took everything people loved about the Go 3 and made it significantly better. The first thing you'll notice is the enhanced bass response. They've genuinely improved the low-end punch without sacrificing the clarity that made the original so popular. What impressed me most during testing was the battery life upgrade. We're talking 7 hours of playtime, plus an additional 2 hours with the Playtime Boost feature. That's a massive improvement over the previous model's 5-hour limitation, making this much more practical for extended outdoor adventures. The IP67 waterproof and dustproof rating means you can literally submerge this thing without worry. I tested it poolside, in the shower, and even dropped it in sand at the beach. Zero issues whatsoever. The ultra-portable design still includes that convenient loop for clipping onto backpacks or beach bags. Here's what really convinced me this deserves the top spot: the Auracast technology. You can wirelessly connect multiple Go 4 speakers together for a much wider soundstage. Unlike basic stereo pairing we've seen before, Auracast creates a true multi-speaker experience that's surprisingly immersive for something this compact. What I loved most was the overall refinement. JBL took a proven formula and enhanced every aspect that mattered. The Pro Sound delivers surprisingly punchy audio that genuinely outperforms its tiny size, and the build quality feels premium, despite the budget-friendly positioning. Keep in mind that while the sound quality is excellent for portability, it's still optimized for convenience over room-filling volume. But for the perfect balance of features, durability, and audio performance, this is genuinely hard to beat. Link is in the description. Now you know exactly which budget Bluetooth speaker delivers the sound quality and durability you're looking for, without wasting money on speakers that disappoint or break after a few months. Check the description for all the links with current prices and deals. Amazon prices change daily, so grab these while they're still available.